everywhere or metal particles or whatever. Like the
Yeah.
health wise, I don't know.
I feel like I'm gonna have lung problems from all the
Oh.
dust from my arcade tables. Like
Oh.
there you could we could dust weekly and it would still be everywhere all the time.
Okay, here's the thing I think about AI. I think it's overall beneficial. I think it's more a tool for people to use to like make smarter decisions or like faster like data processing.
Right.
And I think the people that are going to try to make it sentient are not going to succeed because no one can agree what's sentient or not. Like, someone's going to make it and be like, oh, it's sentient. I'm going to marry it or whatever because that's
Right.
always what people want to do. But then everyone else is going to be like, no, I don't believe you. I don't care. Like, unless it takes over, I don't think there's going to be like some, like, what is it, iRobot or whatever? Like, I don't think it's going to
Yeah.
take over.
I think the second it starts acting too sentient, there are gonna be people fighting for robot rights. Like, even if
Mm.
it's not sentient, I feel like there are already people who are like, robots have rights and we shouldn't be infringing upon them.
We we have to figure out our own rights
I
first.
know. But yeah, but think about like gung ho animal rights activists. They care
Yeah,
way more about animals' rights than we're gonna get a cease and desist from PETA. But they care more about animals than other people, and
right,
I just can see it going so bad with robots.
right. I don't know. I think before we argue that they shouldn't do the menial whatever, like the little labor tasks before it's like robots are
Right, but
sentient.
people
They don't
can do
deserve this
it.
treatment. Right, yeah, but people can do it and have been doing it for a while,
Right.
and that's fine. Like, no, make the robot do it. It's their turn.
Yeah, that's why they just need to make them not speak. Let's
Yeah,
stop
not
with the
think really.
language models.
Well, I think that has its own benefits for other, like data processing and stuff.
Does it need to be able to talk to you though? Like, does it need to be able to have a intelligent conversation when it could just give you answers?
Yeah, it could just go and find, but then it's just a search,
Well, but it
whatever,
could.
like Google, right?
It could. Let's say you're using it to analyze traffic patterns. I doubt that one
Yeah,
talks, but if they made it talk, that would be very different than just spitting out these are.
right. Like, here's a list of concerns, here's possible solutions, and go do
Right.
or whatever. Yeah, I think it should stick more to that. But I also think it is going to take over certain jobs. But I don't think that's a reason to not use it because, like, there's always going to be progress. Like, people who were like typists for typewriters, we couldn't not progress just because they're going to lose their jobs.
Right. Or like how we used to be a huge manufacturing
Yeah,
and now we've moved into service.
right. Like, it's just going to evolve
And
slowly.
I also wonder if we weren't so dependent on human beings to do all of our work, what would the world look like? Like, how much more could we do? Currency doesn't need to
Yeah,
exist because robots don't need to get paid. They get paid for, but
right.
if we had the freedom to not be trapped under capitalism because robots were doing all the stuff that they need humans to do and buy into, how different would things look?
Yeah, like how much leisure time would we have? I mean, that's really what it wasn't there a book that was like prediction in 100 years or 200 years or something, and it said like people would have so much free time because by the time like how technology would be, it'd be like you don't really need to work, and they're not allowing that to happen.
Right.
Just let it happen. Let people be leisurely. That's what people should be doing.
But then there's no way to get ahead and be rich, and that's the problem.
You don't need to be rich anymore because the robots will take care of us, like Wally.
Yeah, but there are people whose
I
entire
know, yeah, their whole
existence
identity. is.
Yeah, they're not gonna want to give that up. And right now they have
Ugh,
special privileges because they have more money.
right,
But if you get rid of money, you get rid of all of their power, and then what?
right.
What does that look like? I think we need to stop this before I say something really
I can
bad.
always cut it
But
out, but yeah, we could stop. Is that how are we concluding this? I think, oh, I wanted to say though, I think if we continue with money, we need to install, what is it, a UBI, Universal Basic Income.
yeah,
Like, we definitely need that.
right. Like if robots are doing
Yeah,
everything,
because,
we need it.
yeah, there'd be profit from the robots, so just spread it around the population. That's what
Oh,
I
but they
think.
won't.
I know, but that's what should be done. I mean, they're already not, yeah, because if you
Right.
look at how profits have gone up along with like paychecks, like it's paychecks are stagnant, but profits have skyrocketed. It's like,
And with
yeah,
like productivity's gone up
right,
so
a
significantly,
lot.
and we're still not paid proportionally to that productivity increase. So why would we think robots would
I know,
help?
because they've already started implementing robots anyway, and that hasn't seen anything. But yeah, you can't leave it to the owners to do the right thing. That's why, like UBI usually comes from like the government or something. Korea's trying that.
Right, and they could just tax the shit out of businesses who don't employ
Right.
humans. There.
Yeah,
You want to use robots? You pay extra
that's true.
taxes.
They're not going to do that.
We just solved all the world's problems.
Yeah, Korea's trying the UBI in a certain neighborhood. They said it's been successful.
I would think so.
Well, there's like stipulations, like you get a certain amount of money per month, but you have to spend it in that month. Like you can't save it because they're trying to save their economy. And you have to use a certain percent of like within your a certain radius of your neighborhood, like local places.
Oh. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
Although I could see myself being irritated with that if I had to.
right. Yeah, some people would definitely be like that, especially in the US. Like I have to. But like if you know you're gonna get a certain amount of money every single month, like you really don't need to be saving. So like,
Right.
yeah, why not spend it on the local economy to help the economy is the whole point, right? Like to help things
But that
moving.
would create inequality depending on where you lived and what's
Yeah,
available,
that's true.
and like I could see that being a problem.
Yeah, I mean, they tried it out in just a certain area, like not even within like within a city, they tried it out in like certain neighborhoods or something. So it's like, but yeah, if it was the whole
I
country,
think it's cool.
yeah, as long as you've got the same amount of money. I don't know. See, that's another thing. Like the US is too big, but like if it was $200 a month for like every single person, like in Chicago versus in like small town Midwest, like that's
Oh,
so
right?
different.
Yeah.
Like that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, that's where we'll end this week. Lots of thoughts, lots of opinions. If you have an opinion you want to share with us, you can send us an email at
Yeah.
letsbebriefed@gmail.com. We also have a TikTok at Let's Be Briefed and Instagram, and we are on Facebook.
Yeah. So check us out there.
Yeah, if we don't respond promptly, it is because we have a lot going on in both of our lives right now, but we will do our best to get back to you in a timely manner, and we hope you reach out.
Yeah. Love to hear your stories.
Yeah, if you have any requests for topics or ideas, let us know too.
Yeah. Okay, bye.